Hey, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 4 of the Q Time Pod. I am Max.
I'm Alec.
That is Alec. Yes, that's correct. We took a little break from not a break. We had a little hiatus because I've been sick over the weekend, and
We're just recording this late.
today is
basically.
Wednesday. No, today's Thursday. I'm out of it. So today's Thursday, but this will be going up on Saturday. So you're not going to get affected, but we're affected by it because it's the middle of the week. Everything's a little chaotic. We haven't had an opportunity to really sit down and figure stuff out too much this week just because I've really been kind of going through it. So, but welcome back. Welcome back. Happy to see you again, Alec. How's your day?
Not too bad. I just want to say Max's throat is going through it a little bit, but his throat can handle a lot, so we don't need to worry too much. But no, I've had a good day. It's been a productive day so far. I've been working on some recorded videos. But dude, sometimes I'll do like for a recorded video. I don't know why I do this because when I'm on stream, I feel like I can just bust it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I'm recording, I'll do like 1 million takes for like one sentence, and then I'll get frustrated that I'm messing it up, and I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe I can just perform better in the moment, but yeah, but I was working on some recorded videos, and now I get to hang out with my best friend.
Damn. That's awesome. I think the recording thing is just like
You didn't sound very enthusiastic about that. That's awesome, bro.
That's awesome. I love you.
Thank
I
you.
think the recording thing is mostly just because you know that you can make it perfect, so you just keep going back and back.
Yeah, true.
Perfect. So, that's probably what that is. Whereas on stream, you only got one shot, one opportunity. Shout out Double M. Yeah. So, let's hop into the episode. I know I brought up last episode that I always want to kind of go over some wins for the week. So last week I said my win first. So this week you should share first. Go on.
Oh, thank you. I have the platform to. I mean, I thought about it a little bit. Just same old for me a bit, but I think this happened after the last time. I'm pretty sure it did happen after the last time we recorded. Bria's twin sister, who lives with us right now, and I went to like the Korean part of town in Duluth, which is here like outside Atlanta. And we spent like a whole day going around. We went to some like this Korean bakery that was so good. It was actually so fun. And then we went to, of course, we had to go to the Micro Center. Finally got a new arm for my mic that had been broken forever. I was literally just using a box to prop it up. So I finally got that. That was long overdue. Been putting that off. And then we went to, where else we go? We went to some like anime manga store that was pretty cool, and like we should do a few other stores. Just hung out. It was a fun day. So
super cool. Yeah,
that was our W for the past week. Oh, okay, man.
Sorry,
this guy. We're gonna eventually have to do an episode where we literally watch like an anime and get Max's reaction.
We're gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh my god, you'd be converted so quickly.
Yeah, Alec loves that. No, that's dope. That's dope. So your win would be just spending some great time with your sister-in-law, right? Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's a win for me because I mean, you see this skin, this complexion. I don't go outside much these days, so it was just a good day out in the fresh air, away from the computer.
Yeah, that's dope. No, that sounds like a good time. Also, Korean. You said it was a Korean, right, market?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Korean markets are great. We have a Kmart, or sorry, not a Kmart, an H Mart, not too far from here.
Yeah,
I always will try to stop in there because they just have like some of the best stuff ever, and it's really affordable too, surprisingly, considering the quality is good. But that's dope. My win for the week.
Let's hear it.
Honestly, it's been a hard week just because I've been really sick. But and when I say really sick, I'm not like dying sick. I had 102 fever at one point, which was like not ideal because that's a high fever.
It's a bit above average.
My excuse me.
There it is.
Yeah, that's gonna start happening pretty frequently. My win for the week is it's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be like work/business related, but I've had like a transaction that we're going through, and you don't know, like maybe you don't know too much about the real estate side, but I have a listing, and the listing has had some offers, and we got an accepted offer, so like the listing is kind of coming along.
Nice.
And just proud of myself for kind of handling all that. I don't do it alone, but it's a new experience and it's been fun and difficult all at once. But that would be my win. So I guess like just moving my business along and things kind of falling into place slowly. So
that's rewarding for sure.
Yeah, that's my win.
Especially while you're sick. So getting it done.
Yeah, and we're doing a bunch of like, I'm not gonna say that I'm sick any longer, but I still have like this lingering cough that I just can't get rid of for the life of me. I drink like over a gallon of water a day, and it doesn't soothe my throat or anything, and I still just have these cough attacks.
I got something for you.
Okay, and yeah, so that was my win, and I also I told Alec that I wanted to read some of your wins from last week's episode, so episode 3. So some of these wins here, let's see. Fabian was finally able to get a new car after wanting to do it for many years. So congrats to you, Fabian. That's awesome. Let us know how it's running this episode. Let's see. What else was there? Tempura Boy, he actually said that he started his own business with some of his friends.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
So congratulations, Tempura. That is super awesome.
Tempura's been
beware that starting business with close people it can be very difficult. So make sure you always remember that.
Mm-hmm. So set some ground rules.
Yes,
but ground rules. Tempura has been a viewer of mine for a long time. So W Tempura.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's super dope. John Fox said that he worked 6 shifts in 4 days and he made over $1,000 in just under a week. So congratulations, John Fox. That's awesome. Hard work pays off. Congrats to you.
#grind.
And that's all the wins that I see here. Somebody said something about my take on shopping carts and them not wanting to that. I don't know what that might even mean, but
yeah, it's not like you had a controversial take on returning your shopping cart last episode or anything.
It's not.
We won't talk about it.
It's not controversial. There's a man who's paid to specifically go around the parking lot and get shopping carts. I put them in a convenient spot for him to grab safely. He retrieves them and brings them back to home base.
Oh, okay.
That's my job. That's
all right.
I'm not like, there are some people, especially in New York, who will take the shopping cart and push it into cars. Now that's a controversial take. I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
But I mean, just because he gets paid to do it doesn't mean you can't help him.
I am helping him.
Oh, okay. I see. You think that's the minimum that you could do to help him, right?
That would be the minimum. The maximum would be bringing it literally all the way back to the shopping cart. Like,
bro, it's like 15 feet away at most, like every time. Unless you're in some like weird grocery parking lot where there's like one returns. Actually, have you ever been to Aldi?
Yes.
I think you literally have to return it like because you have to put a quarter in to even take a cart.
Yeah.
And you have to maybe like there, but most places you can trim. Anyway,
it's not Aldi. Isn't it Lidl? Lidl, you have to put the quarter in the.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know where you sit in that.
That must be a northern thing. Lidl? It's called Lidl.
Lidil. You never heard of that?
I don't think so.
Or maybe it is a northern thing. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm over exaggerating. Obviously, it depends on the day. Like a lot of times in the new parking lots as well, they have the cart in the middle. Like in between the parking lanes, like they'll have a hub for it, and I'll always obviously return it there. But like, for instance, the Stop and Shop by me, I had to take it all the way from the parking lot, all the way back inside the Stop and Shop to where the carts are, like all the way in the store.
Okay,
it's far.
Yeah,
it's not far, obviously relative to where I am,
right?
But it is kind of far. So you
don't want to use the steps.
God damn. What are we? Why am I?
It's okay. No, you're good.
I'm getting.
No, those are good wins. I leave some more wins in the comments, guys. We love reading them.
Yeah, I want to read them every week, and I want to celebrate everyone's wins together. Not only Alec and I's, but everyone's. So, good job, whoever posted your wins. I'm happy that you did, and thank you.
And try and get some wins this week. Actually,
we're always winning. We're always
trying to work towards something.
Yeah, try to be 1% better every day. After a year, you'll be like, the math.
No, I don't. I can't do math. So we wanted to talk about today. We kind of wanted to focus the episode around talking about teammates. Talking about our teammates in SPL, what we think like are good traits in a teammate, bad traits, and this can convert to things in real life, like with real J words and just relationships and stuff like that. So it's kind of what we wanted to focus the episode around. But before we get into that, it's on the same topic. Max told me this week that he's actually scrimming in Smite 2 a little bit, and I wanted to poke him about that and see what's going on down with that. So
yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we have been scrimming the last. I mean, when I say scrimming, I mean pretty lightly.
Or you said we. Got to preface who's we.
Yeah. Well, I was getting into that before you.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
So Andrew, Joseph, Luke, and Max, you guys have heard of them before. Alec has met them.
Good guys. Good group of guys.
Butter Snaps and Stiggies, I think is Max's. Yeah, I think that's still his name. Because we've been getting rocked. Like we've been getting destroying these scrims. These guys are elite level players. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Last night scrim, this guy I think went like 16-0. So people are just they're not cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
But no, it was just like a fun thing. They wanted to do a Smite Prime tournament last weekend, but we couldn't because it was Mother's Day and people had plans and then this and that. And then they were like, why don't we just scrim to get some like games together? Like it could be fun. And needless to say, it was fun, but we don't scrim anymore. Yeah.
Wait, you're already done?
Yeah. After last night, we are officially done scrimming.
Are you still going to try and play in the thing?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. That was short-lived.
Well, I mean, listen, we're realists, right? We're realists. We are.
Yeah, that's fair.
We're not going to sit here and tell ourselves that we're going to win the tournament if we can't even win a game of scrims versus anybody. So
Joe Schmo 007.
Well, I mean, maybe listen. I'm not trying to diss the people who we played. Maybe they're really like high ranked. They weren't bad.
You want to say their names? Maybe we'll know them.
I don't remember many of them. No, I don't remember them.
Oh, damn. That's disrespectful in itself.
No, I mean, I played like 2 games versus them. They were like 15 minutes each.
50? Yeah, that's crazy.
My support has the same tendency as some of my future supports of like just dying in the first 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Or not future, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Looking into the future?
No, my past supports of just dying in like 2 seconds and then the game's all out of whack.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. That kind of connects with the theme of talking about teammates, but I can't believe you guys are already done. But
I mean, bro, it's sad, man. That game has no future, so I can't even like put myself together to play it for 5 minutes because I'm like, what even is the point?
Yeah, that's fair.
You go play League or you go play Deadlock. If I put enough hours into League, potentially, I can become a pro.
Right. Yeah.
If I put enough hours into Deadlock, I could potentially go play in the DNS and go play with the top guys. If I put enough hours into Smite, I don't even know what happens. You lose your life.
Yeah.
You can't translate it anywhere, which is why it's a damn shame.
That's fair. I mean, you guys were playing for fun at the end of the day, so
yeah, of course.
As long as you enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, hopefully soon we'll be scrimming in Deadlock. Who knows? That there's potential for that. Okay. I might actually scrim this weekend. In fact, I might have a little thing lined up. But anyway, I just wanted to get the rundown on what you guys were doing. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about teammates and talk about like what it takes to be a teammate, a good teammate, and all that. So let's start out with maybe just list off some of our favorite teammates off the top of your head. Who do you like comes to your mind when you're thinking, oh yeah, I like that guy?
Honestly, the first person that came to my mind only because of recent experience is Kenneth.
Oh yeah,
Kenneth Ross. That guy's the GOAT. That guy is the GOAT. I mean, I'll just keep talking while you're trying to calm your dogs out. But in terms of like teammates, I'd say Kenneth is top 5. If I had five teammates, Kenneth is top 5. Alec is obviously number 1 out of all my teammates that I've ever had. I love Alec a lot. I don't want to say the most because I don't want to offend anybody. Mike has been my teammate for like 30 years. Ben is one of my favorite teammates. I really, really love teaming with Ben. Enjoyed our time together. Shinto was a great teammate. You're still muted, by the way. I don't know if you're.
Yeah, no, I know. I was holding it because Odin's being a rascal.
Shinto is a great teammate. I mean, Ronnie and Shinto, like I'll count them as a package, but they were really cool. A lot of fun. I mean, you said top 5, but I'm like starting to just go back in time and think about who
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those were recent. What about some of your like early teammates?
Neil Ma, that guy's a good
Oh yeah, Neil is a great person.
Hayne DeBionde, I wouldn't say he was a great teammate, but he's the earliest one I have.
Yeah.
Marauder, that guy was pretty cool. I don't really even remember who else I played with outside of like. I mean, I stayed in like a pretty tight core for most of my career, and it was like with you and Mike. So outside of that, there's only a couple swaps.
You with Chaos as well, right? Was Chaos a good teammate?
Chaos, yeah. He was a good teammate. I think maybe the atmosphere on that team wasn't great because it was just like, like a lot of bullying and going back and forth between people. And then Chaos is a super dope guy, like super dope guy. He's very selfless, like super helpful, always there for anything you need. But he was like, he had one of those dilemmas of like, oh my God, they tell me to do something and I don't want to do it, but I'm like, I'm too nice, so I'm going to listen to what they do. And then I do it. And then it's just like this whole
people pleaser.
Yeah, he's a people pleaser. Yeah. So, who else? Who else was super dope that I really love teaming with? Kenneth. Oh, Salt. Yeah. I love Salt. Salt will probably be my top 5. Super dope.
You're forgetting somebody, I think. He's going to be so offended. No. I mean, I don't think he would be in there for you, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know you. I was thinking Daniel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Daniel's also the greatest, one of my best teammates ever. Well, Daniel's like, I mean, I just consider Daniel like a really close friend outside of, not close in the sense of like we communicate a lot, but close in like I feel like I could text him at any time and he'll answer and we'll chop it up like nothing ever changed. I feel like that's what really makes a friend, not somebody who's like, in the moment you have to be all talky, or else they forget about you. It's somebody who you could call after 10 years and be like, hey, what's good, Alec? And they're like, yo, what's up, man? And you just pick up right where you left off.
That's funny because when we went to Vermont, I didn't even know Daniel was going to be there. And we land from the airport, come out, and Daniel's just like standing out there and they're trolling me. They're like, oh yeah, he also just flew in. So we decided to pick him up. But he was literally just going to come on the trip the whole time. And it was a surprise. So
yeah. That was last second. I invited him. And then I picked him up. Or no, what happened? No, he drove to me. Sorry. And then I was like, I didn't tell Alec you're coming. Hopefully he doesn't know. And then we just like picked Alec up from the airport with Daniel, and Daniel was like, hey, Alec. And they were like, Daniel? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, we just picked him up off his flight. And Alec believed it because Alec's a tad bit gullible. So
yeah, that just proves the point. Like you can not talk to him for a while and then just all of a sudden see him at an airport and hit it off again. And but I mean, those are good. Those are good teammates. I mean, for me personally, I don't know if I can think of like an actual top 5, but I'm just going to list off some people that I really, really liked. Kind of trying to go in order a little bit. So starting off with Tyler Hurry, great teammate, great person, great friend. I also just like, I really like Tyler because he's really mature in an area. Well, maybe for jokes and stuff like that, a little less mature, but he is just a mature like individual adult, and in an ecosystem in an area where people can tend to be a little childish and such. Tyler was kind of a good. I mean, he's like I think he's maybe like a year older than me, but he's a good role model in the sense that like I was coming up in the scene a little bit. He had been there a bit more established, and he and I are great friends to this day. So Tyler for sure. All right, yeah. Sorry guys, somebody came to my door and set off the dog alarm and to see who that was. But where was I? Okay, so I was talking about Tyler Hurwin. I failed to mention who that was. I think we did that in like the first or second episode. We were just saying people's real names and never said their actual IGN. So we need to do that in the future and right now. So that was Hurwind. Definitely one of my top 5 teammates. Going forward, kind of trying to do it a little bit in order so I can like kind of remember the teams and stuff. Snoopy was a great teammate. A little less so when it came to like, showing up for scrims and stuff like that. But as a person, Snoopy is like one of the nicest people ever. Still sometimes play games with him to this day. We recently did a stint in Tarkov because both Tyler and Snoopy, which is funny. Like some people you say their real name, some people you say their IGN. I'm pretty sure Snoopy's real name is Evan.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but I've literally never called him Evan. I just call him Snoopy. So
Just a good IGN. It's a dope name.
Yeah, true. So yeah, Snoopy was great. Moving on to Ben and Mike and Max. I mean, that was amazing. All three of them are just great people, but they're also really good teammates. Max, obviously, I'm still friends with to this day. Ben was also he's such a funny person to talk to because he can just make any situation funny just because of his accent, but not just that, but like just because we can make fun of each other and make fun of things, and he's just a jovial guy. So I haven't talked to Ben in a while. He's got a kid now, and yeah, I would like to talk to him. It's been a minute.
The last time I spoke to Ben, he was streaming some Smite. I just hopped into his chat and was like, "Yo."
Yeah, because he tried to get into Smite 2 a little bit recently. I think like off and on.
Yeah.
I think some of those people are starting to realize it's maybe not going to happen. But yeah. So Ben, Captain Twig, of course, is who that is, and Polar Bear Mike, and of course Panda Cat. We had some great memories together, and we also just I think worked well together. Even if like we would argue about stuff, it would come to like it would be for a reason. We'd come to a conclusion from it, or we could be mad at each other about stuff in game, and then like go to the gym and hang out and like figure it out, stuff like that. So yeah, great times with those guys. Sam as well. Sam is a great friend, a really good person as well.
Yeah, Sam.
Also, maybe an underrated trait, at least when it came to living in Georgia, is we talked about it a little bit, but like how clean you were, how hygienic you were, and I feel like it's like
talking about me in particular.
Well, I just mean in general, like
like you as in like the person.
Yeah. I think in the rival house, people were a little bit dirtier, but in the ghost house, I feel like everyone was pretty clean. Like I know Mike and Sam's area was like always like pretty spotless, and they kind of like had their own like area like in the basement. There's like a big area in the basement. Yeah, everybody in that house kind of felt it felt pretty clean, and that was the year of COVID as well, so that was a big factor I feel like to keeping everybody sane. But yeah, so Sam, and then as of recently, Daniel for sure. Pigon was great. One of my good friends to this day. We already talked about that a bit, and also on the Leviathans.
Oh, wait, we forgot somebody by the way. Woon Young Kim.
Oh, true. Yeah, true. Mooney's great. That's true. I didn't team with him very much though. I only teamed with him literally like at the end of everything.
yeah.
But he did sub for us actually 1 week. Do you remember that? He subbed for us. What year was it? Was it season 7?
Mid, right?
Yeah. And we did like I don't know who we played, but we literally destroyed him.
Yeah. He played like Janice
and Thoth, I think.
Janice and Thoth, yeah, and he like nuclear, and I was like, oh my god, still got it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mention Wooney, but Wooney was one of my favorite teammates as well, especially because him and I teamed. What was it, season 5? And not season 6, yeah, season 5. And he was just, I mean, he was like some of the most fun I've ever had playing the game. And I always miss like every season, I always miss playing with him because his personality was just so great, and he's like super jokey but also serious when he needs to be, and we'll get into like the teammate traits, but that was something that I really definitely loved about him.
Yeah, no, that's a good shout. I kind of forgot about him as well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was just thinking, I was like, I swear I'm missing somebody, and I was like, oh my god, Baskin.
Yeah. Speaking of that as well, forgetting people, Pete and Kabam were both good coaches. I like both of them a lot. Both good guys, and willing to like joke around as well. And then probably, I mean, what comes down to is probably like the last year Leviathans. Shinto is kind of like the standout for me. Not only is he a beast in game, but he's so funny, like literally one of the funniest people on the planet. And speaking of which, should I tell the story about Shinto with the VR chat?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. So preface this, like I said, Shinto, one of the best teammates and hilarious, but I'll tell a quick story about him. So one day after scrims, we are kind of just hanging out in the Discord, messing around like we often do, talking about stuff. And I introduce this game called VR Chat to Shinto, who apparently had never heard of it before, didn't even know what it was, and I got him to download it. It's free, I'm pretty sure. But basically, what it is it's VR chat. It's you're supposed to play it with VR, but a lot of people just play on their mouse and keyboard. And you can go into all these different servers that people have made. It's like a huge community thing. They have like bars, they have like clubs, they have like games that you can play. It's basically like Roblox, kind of, actually, now that I think about it. But anyway, so I get him to download this. And we start joining some clubs and stuff. We joined some like Spanish clubs because obviously the Leviathan boys, Shinto, Ronnie, and all them, they speak Spanish. They're from South America. And we joined this one club, and I leave and put on a like anime girl icon and change my name completely. So like if you do that, once you change your name and your icon, like the only way to know if it's like somebody like you're friends with is like go into the server list and like check. So I do that. I forget what I made my name or whatever, but I put on the anime icon. I join the server back because he's already in like a group of people talking to girls and stuff, trying to move on him.
By the way, we were drinking.
Yeah.
He was drinking, I think.
Yeah. And I am now, he doesn't know it's me, right? I go up to him and I start talking to him like in a girl's voice. I was like, hey, like trying to like, it's kind of hard. Like I was trying to mask it a little bit, but he did fall for it. And I start trying to, smooth talk him a little bit. And then we eventually like join a couple other servers and we like go into these like private areas where it's like only me and him. And I'm just messing with him the whole time. Mind you, this entire time I'm streaming my POV to the Discord.
Yeah.
So like they can see, but he doesn't have my stream open because he's just like playing the game. So like Ronnie and everybody else can see what's happening. Kenneth as well, who is also a great teammate, by the way. Kenneth, I agree with you. So I finally am able to get to give him my number. Like he gets my number this whole time. He's trying to win me over. He FaceTimes me. So I'm like seeing the FaceTime call, right? Like I can answer it. And I am expecting to answer this, and this guy is gonna be like naked, like on camera or something, something crazy. But I do answer it, and he sees it's me, and I just start busting out laughing. He starts busting out laughing, and it's just so funny. Such a great story. But that's kind of Shinto in a nutshell. That guy is a an extrovert, I'll say.
Yeah, very much so. And he's similar to Wooney, where like they can make anything funny and jolly and happy. It doesn't even have to be anything. It could be something as so simple as like literally just waking up and seeing each other, and they're already like starting the day off on such a funny, good mood. Even if they weren't in the best moods, they just carry that energy. So yeah, Shinto's great.
True. And also was a part of that experience that I told the story about in the first episode, but I don't think was nearly as phased as we were.
No, bro. I think he was literally like on another planet when I saw him.
That was he ascended.
They literally had Alec had a couch in the living room, and like you have the couch as like the middle that doesn't have anything to like hold on to, and then you have the arms on the outsides. This guy had his whole arm like just plopped on one of the things and was just staring at the sky. I thought they were like getting abducted by aliens.
He was like Gojo and JJK, right?
Oh yeah, Gojo. The only reason I know Gojo is because I watched your new Doorman video.
Oh, true. Mm-hmm. That's a good skin.
That's cool.
That's a good skin. Every single time by the way, I made a video for the creator of the skin has like commented and been like, "Hey, thanks for using it." I was like, how are they even seeing this? So I thought that was pretty cool.
I saw you put his message from a TikTok or something, right? That he
yeah,
and then he said he made it. So
yeah.
No, I mean it's cool. The modding community in that game is insane. So
yeah.
But go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I think that's over. I mean, that was more than a top 5, but just a bunch of people that I thought were great teammates, and it's hard to compare a lot of the time. But they were pretty awesome. Now, what would you say are like some key traits you think that would make not only a good teammate, but just somebody that's like easy to work with and somebody that you want to work with, like you want to go into work every day and be alongside them?
Well, it depends. Let me ask you, like, do you mean good as in like personable good / like real life good, communications good, or like in a game sense good teammate?
I would say just in a group setting, in a teamwork setting.
Okay.
Like they don't have to be good at the game. Like they don't have to be like willing, this guy like Mike is willing to sacrifice his body to make space for us. Not like that, but like just somebody who works well in a team setting. Like what kind of traits did you like that in a teammate, and maybe even now?
So I would say I think accountability is a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, for instance, Alec is very accountable, and I always held myself super accountable. So, whenever I messed up or something, I wasn't trying to say it wasn't me. We also reviewed a lot of footage, so it was hard to kind of like lie past that. But just somebody who could hold themselves accountable, somebody who gave good feedback constantly and not meaningless feedback. So instead of like bickering and arguing, it was something that people can improve and learn from. Also, this is kind of like an underrated one, but somebody who knew like when it was time to lock in, because there was actually a really big lack thereof in the Smite scene. Like everyone was just always joking around and jolly and messing around like all the time.
Yeah.
So teammates who were like they knew when it was time to stop all the messing around, stop all the playing around, and it's time to actually like get in the zone and get in the right mindset and start like winning and improving.
Yeah.
Um, that's I think like some traits. I think outside of that, it would be like communication. Somebody who's very verbal, but somebody who's also able to shut up and listen when they need to.
Yeah.
And I think outside of just teammates in general, I guess for a team, but somebody who was willing to take like the leadership position and kind of spearhead the whole operation.
Yeah.
So
That's definitely need something like that in a team setting. That was usually for our teams. It was usually Mike.
Mike, yeah, Mike,
Yeah.
Mike took it upon himself usually. Yeah,
He had the spreadsheets and was always like first to like get the picks and bans going and figure out
yeah.
like what we wanted to do. Um, but yeah, no, I agree with all that. I feel like the number one trait for me has always been somebody that's willing to just like have a good time and like joke around. And I think that I might be biased because that's kind of how maybe I am, and maybe to a fault sometimes I joke around too much,
Hmm.
as I've been told by some of my teammates. But yeah, that's just kind of what I always look for. I just think it helps you get along and so you have a better time. And is that always conducive to winning? Maybe, maybe not.
Yes
But
and
that
no.
was, yeah. I feel like that's kind of always what I look for, and I always appreciate it in teammates. Um, Also maturity. I
Hmm.
just like I'm thinking because I'm trying to get into Deadlock now, competitive, and it's a young scene, and I'm getting older, and the people that are going to be trying to get like into pro scenes for games now are going to be teenagers. Some of them are going to be teenagers. Some of them are just like maybe just turned like 20, 21 and stuff. And like there's a lot of immaturity, and it's kind of it's kind of scary wanting to not scary, I wouldn't say, but it's just like kind of causing for hesitation for like playing with people who are just like not mature, who will like randomly say awful things because they're mad in a video game, or like people that have never lived on their own or wouldn't like, that's just that kind of thing. And so maturity was definitely a big thing always for me, especially because I always felt like I was a little mature for my age even when I was younger because we moved out so soon and kind of had to. Well, okay, again, same thing with Tyler. It's mature
No, I know,
when
I
it
know.
comes to joking around and stuff, but when it came to like actual real things and needing to lock in, like
Yeah, real life maturity.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of always look for that as well in a teammate. Another thing that maybe I needed that mirror for myself. Um, but yeah, I would say those two things, and I mean everything that you said is obviously very important in that and when it comes to life. But yeah, communication has just got to be like if you can just be honest with somebody, um, even in bad situations, like if you think your teammate is bad, like they're just playing bad, if you're so close to that person, you can tell them like, hey man, you're just been playing bad lately, and they were like willing to accept that. That has always been like humongous, um, and that applies to life now. Like if you got to tell somebody like, hey, you're not putting in enough effort, and they can take that and be like willing to agree or even say like, yeah, I understand, then I mean that's got to be like top tier trait that somebody can have
Yeah,
when
and
it
I
comes
think
to working with them.
a lot of people want yes men or yes women, whatever you want to call it, in their corner who are like, oh yeah, you're doing great, but a lot of the times people are not. Myself, I do a lot of things like inefficiently, but
Yeah.
I have people who are there to be like, yo, what are you doing? Like, this is not what we should be doing. Like, let's get back on track and kind of focus up. And I think those are also the people who are the best teammates, the people who are going to, I guess, just accountability, but hold you accountable and call you out when they need to, because you are looking to win as a team and you want to improve one another. So, yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
I think
We used to say it all the time too. Like, dude, what are you doing? Dude, Mike and
yeah,
I used
yeah,
to flame each other all the time, and people used to get so afraid that we're like, especially if it was somebody who we used to um pick up that was new or never like team with Mike and I. Mike
yeah,
and I just were so familiar with what we meant that no matter how we said it, we knew what was being said.
yeah.
So people
No, that's funny because that brings
just are
back
reaching
memories
at
of
each
like,
other, and it's like, dude, we're just this is how we speak, and like
yeah,
after being with somebody for so long, you can't like sugarcoat it and say things in a nice
yeah,
way because they're just gonna think like, oh, we're just messing around. So you need to say things in a way that can get through to them, and that was Mike and I all the time.
yeah. No, I because dueling like early game communication is super important, but a lot of times like in a team setting, you'll filter out comms based on the information you need to hear. Like so early game, the only thing I really care about is my jungler. Like I don't dual lane doesn't affect me at all. Middle lane doesn't really affect me that much at all. Like so you kind of filter out those comms. But I remember many scrims where these guys are just talking back and forth about how they're going to play the lane or how the lane is currently going, and just there's definitely a lot of funny moments between you two. Especially when I first started teaming with you guys, it was something I needed to get used to of just the flaming. But I think in the part of the reason we were so good in those teams is because we were all willing to tell each other like, like you're just fucking up, like you're just not playing well, or like this was a bad decision.
Yeah.
Now sometimes, and maybe this is something I was bad at, is I would just be like, well, I'm trolling, or like stuff like that, and maybe that was a detriment sometimes to improvement. But at least I think we were all willing to kind of just give it to each other straight, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually don't remember the last. I remember the last time I like was on a team with somebody and I couldn't tell them something, which is good.
Yeah.
Like if we needed to go over something and I needed to tell you that, simply put, like we're not hitting enough abilities or you suck at that character and I don't want you to play him, like that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
And if you get offended, like there's nothing else I can really even say. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, well, you're just like doing a little worse than other people. When like if we watch back and it's verified that you're the one who's like doing something, this applied to me as well.
Mhm.
Sometimes I would do stupid things like habitually, and it would be brought up. But that's just how you fix things. And
Yeah.
it's like it's not about your feelings. Like nobody's there to hurt your feelings in particular. People just want you to improve so that everyone can improve as a whole. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Okay. Are you willing to maybe call out some of your worst teammates?
To be honest, like yeah, I could because I don't know. I feel like in terms of worst,
Like they're not they might be the worst, but they're not that bad. Is that what?
yeah, I guess I just feel like I have like a different view on people. I think
Mm-hmm.
than a lot of people do. So like what somebody might be like objectively bad for you, maybe they weren't my favorite, but I don't really care about them that much. Like I didn't care about
Yeah.
them in that regard that much. Um, Bad teammates. I mean, Sprack kind of jumped straight to the forefront of that.
Yeah.
And I don't have anything against Lucas or Verziel, Scream, Sprack, whatever you want to call him. But he definitely altered a lot of team chemistry in times that definitely didn't need to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he had a very bad response to criticism sometimes that would kind of spiral out of control. He had like this anime mindset that led us to losing some pretty vital games at some points. Um, but all that aside, I mean, he's still like, if I saw him, I wouldn't obviously care. Like, oh my god, I don't hate him or anything. But
Yeah, yeah,
in
I know
terms
what you
of
mean.
like being my teammate, probably wouldn't team with him again.
Well,
But
the bar is pretty high because we've had some
yeah, like
good.
I said, I've had a pretty like solid core between you and Mike, and then
Yeah,
before you, it was Salt, who was also like one of my favorite people ever. So it's really hard to find two really bad people over and over again. So I've been
yeah,
lucky
yeah,
to have some good teammates. Um, I mean, Payne wasn't the best teammate, but even then, like without Payne and him like bringing me into the scene and like teaching me everything that I learned from him. Not that he was sitting there like coaching me one on one, but just a lot of the stuff that I picked up from him. Um, but obviously he had like a lot of flaws, a lot of character flaws.
yeah.
Um, who else? Kenny, Arkle. He had
Oh yeah,
some real life character flaws, but actually he was one of my favorite people that I teamed with just because of like that was the era of like COVID and staying up until 6 in the morning because nothing was happening and
yeah.
like life was just so different then. And him and I would game at night, and like, dude, there was this one night I will never forget. Before he went on his like journey and became a ghost to us, I don't know where the fuck happened, what happened to him. But
Yeah.
him and I stayed up until like 6 in the morning playing like WoW private servers, and he ordered like 24 Krispy Kreme donuts. And it was like the most like wholesome, like dude to dude interaction, because it was when we had
Yeah.
that scrim room like right on the left side of the door when you came
Yeah.
in. We just stayed up all night gaming and like messing around and talking. But he was objectively one of the worst teammates I've had in terms of all the things we just went over, like lack of communication, disability or inability to take criticism in a good way, adaptation, like not being able to adapt to the meta. Like,
Yeah.
I just remember Cycle playing like ESET or ISIS ADC, and he would just get farmed by it and then just rage that he's getting farmed by it and then
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
play it. And then like he would have like one good game against it out of 20 and he'd be like, see, this is why I'm not playing that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't really know. Outside of that,
I think like Arco was like generally just, I don't know. Like, it was like he was just so different as well. I mean,
yeah,
he was really chill, but he's just very, very different. I mean, he's definitely even more different now. Although I don't know what he's doing nowadays,
yeah,
but
I don't know.
most
I don't know
recent I
about him.
saw from him, he was both like like a child of God, but at the same time like being super racist and like weird and like tweeting random weird things. But yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, I mean, we were on the team together as well, so I feel you on that one.
Yeah, a little
I
side
mean,
story about Ken. Or oh, sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
no, you're good. You're good.
About Arkle. Not to like get too much into his personal life or anything, but we lived at that team house for a while, and then I just remember like Arkle never went outside like ever. He used to always like DoorDash everything unless we were going out somewhere like as a team to a restaurant, and he
Yeah.
would obviously tag along, and he was a lot of fun. And then I just remember this one time I was coming home, I think from like a walk or maybe from the grocery store or something, and he had this fit on, like that you could tell he was so proud because he had just purchased it. Like he had these like bright shoes on. I was like, "Oh, where are you going?" And he was like, oh, "Dude, I wish I remember exactly what he said." He said, "Is like I'm gonna go see my cousin or something like that in another state or something."
Oh yeah.
And then this guy just disappeared for like 6 months. I don't know where he went. I don't know
Yeah.
what state he was living in. I don't know who he was living with, but he was just gone. He was just gone
Yeah.
for good. And I didn't see him ever again from then. And I remember the last thing I've ever heard from Marco, which was actually super duper wholesome and actually was like kind of sad. When that season ended, my dad flew down to Georgia to drive back up to New York with me because my parents are so afraid of me driving alone. Rightfully so, it's a long drive. But I remember this was right after we had lost Worlds, and it was me, my dad. I think Arkle was home because everyone kind of already went their own way, and he was just like, "Oh, by the way, man, you are like really good. Like you are so good." And he was just saying how like I was like, "Dude, one season you're the best mid and all this stuff," and he was just like gassing me up. But it was really wholesome, and that's the
Yeah.
last I've ever seen or heard from him. Yeah,
Yeah. The French are
pretty much-
mysterious.
yeah, that's pretty much the extent of like my bad teammates. I'll think while you go, but I don't really.
Real quick, this is not a bad teammate. This is a good teammate. I just wanted to mention because I forgot it was more like in the Challenger Cup days. But Sheikah, John Sheikah was
Wowie.
Yeah, and Wowie actually, yes, both of them are great teammates, great people. They were my good friends for a long time. I actually spoke to Wowie recently because he's getting into Deadlock a bit. But yeah, John Sheikah, I haven't spoken to. I know he was playing Smite 2 actually for a little bit as well. But yeah, shout outs to them. They're both awesome and hope they're doing well. But when it comes to bad teammates, a couple ones I want to mention. One, he wasn't necessarily bad to us, but I think this was very bad what he did. Guy in your bed. We were on team for a little bit. His name was Guy in your bed, and he was the captain of an SPL team or a team. I don't even remember exactly how this went down, but basically he had the rights to an SPL spot, and what he did was he kicked his entire team and brought us all on. And I say us all, there's me, Sam, Shadow Chair, and Vedium, I think, at the time. Shadow Chair, also a great teammate and a funny guy. I mean, just have so many good teammates, so you can't mention everybody. But so he kicked all of his team, brought us all on, and then stepped down after like 2 or 3 games, and then Genetics joined, who genetics is Mike, which is Max's real life friend.
Oh yeah. No,
yeah. So this was like the scummiest thing ever. Of course, we took the opportunity. Like in order, like to get into the SPL, it's so hard, and you gotta seize opportunities, even if they're awful. Like, so we took the opportunity, and it was pretty bad what he did. I mean, to be fair, we thought he was gonna play. You know, he was the captain, so we thought he was gonna play, and we all thought we were better than the people that were there. So, so yeah, but obviously, especially in hindsight, it's definitely it was a scummy thing to do. Also, worst teammate of all time for me is Jigs by far. I hate that guy.
Oh yeah.
That guy is an awful person. Won't get into it, but so there's that. But yeah, after that, I was gonna mention Kenny as well. The other problem with Kenny is that, like you said, he just didn't do stuff with us. So he was just always on like kind of like the outside and not really, all of us could like go do something, go to the gym, hang out, play like a board game, and it was just natural, and we could talk and just, mess around. But we just never could really do that with Kenny, and that might have partly been our fault for not like maybe trying to include him more, or get him like more involved. But I also think just personality wise, he was a bit different, and I think that shows with kind of what he turned into. But yeah, and then after that, I didn't really. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I had a different experience with like Sprack and stuff. I liked him for the most part, but you obviously had more time with him, and I only teamed with him for like half a year. Mm-hmm. And something I didn't mention in memories. So even though Sprack was one of your worst teammates, after we won, this memory that I forgot about, but I need to mention now. After we won Season 9, the mid-season tournament with Sprack, we all went over to your apartment and had like a pool day late at night. It was raining. Yeah, we were drinking. We did a cookout because they had like the grill. They had the grill near the pool for a lot of apartment complexes. We got a bunch of food. We were drinking. Like I said, it was literally raining, and we had the entire pool to ourselves. It was late at night. We were listening to music, and that was a really good time and a good memory. Yeah. We had a ton of fun that night. And that's just like a good memory because like not a care in the world. We're playing a video game, making a living, partying after we win, and that was a good time.
Yeah, but, I mean that just goes to show. I have the excuse me. What the hell?
You're good.
Like I might dislike the way somebody was on a team with me, but like those memories, I obviously cherish them as well. And yeah, I'm looking for the picture right now. Oh, I have it.
We can put it on screen for the edit, or you can just show it if you want. It's hard to see, but yeah.
I'm gonna send these to Alex so you can put them on the screen.
Yeah.
2022.
That's cool that you still have those.
Look at that. That was the grill right there.
Oh, sheesh. I can kind of make it out. I see the glizzies. I'm a glizzy guy myself, so.
It's hot dog buns, and burgers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What a night, though. That was fun.
I do remember that. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And, like, it is what it is, man. Sometimes you don't get along in a game or in a team setting, and that's completely okay.
Yeah. I will say, though, if you have the opportunity to go swimming in the rain, you should do it. Of course, be a little bit careful if there's lightning and stuff. You don't want to be in the water when there's lightning, but...
Is that even real?
Yeah, it is.
I think I've swam in a swimming pool and there was lightning like a million times at this point. I've never been shot.
Yeah, there's like a low chance of it happening, but if it does happen, it's very, very bad.
What that? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, exactly.
Very bad. Yeah.
But yeah, that's I think pretty much it when it comes to the worst teammates for me. Everyone else was at least decent or the good ones that I talked about.
Yeah, I think the new age of teaming and to what you brought up is going to be a lot different than what we had to go through, because I just think maturity is down as a whole, like with my generation.
Yeah.
Or not with the generation after us. Like, the people who are really young right now, like it's all just media has like really rotted everyone's brains like to the core.
Do you think that's actually the case, or is that like the old man yelling at the cloud thing where like it's just different and you just don't get it? You think it's for real?
I think it's pretty bad.
No,
yeah.
I do agree. Actually, I do think it is for real. I think especially COVID and then also just like social media and everything is definitely stunted people's growth a bit for sure.
Yeah, I just think that combined with like AI, we spoke about it,
Yeah.
but a lot of people just don't have the personal passion or drive to like learn and become more mature and internalize. So like
Yeah.
it's cooked, man. It's really cooked. Like I'm
Yeah.
all for messing around and being an idiot and like doing whatever.
Yeah.
But I think like I can flip it, whereas I think the people coming after us they can't flip it. They're
They
just permanently stuck
switch.
in that state. Yeah. So
Yeah. No,
I mean, the
that
deadlock guy, bro. We were literally playing with the deadlock guy who's just like, what in, what in for 45 minutes. Like this guy's probably a grown adult.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess it wouldn't help my case, but he's probably he was definitely a younger guy, but they're just stuck in it. Like
Yeah.
it goes past the point of it
Come
being
on, I mean, to be
ironic.
fair, you and I have definitely trolled in some ranked games and
Oh,
done
100
some
percent,
silly things.
100%.
But what that reminded me, I was watching Shazam the other day with the Valorant player, and he was talking about the difference between CS pro scene and Valorant pro scene because there's a lot of immature people in the Valorant pro scene. Speaking of which, some young player, I think Kane Zera, he literally just got banned recently because he was dropping slurs in ranked. Um, but he was talking about the differences, and he mentioned that in CS, you there was like a lot more levels to get to the pro scene, to get to the highest level. So it filtered out a lot of the immature people that couldn't work together with a team, that didn't know like how to follow rules or like behave and stuff like that. So by the time you got to the pro scene in CS, you were already like, you kind of been filtered out. You basically you're probably at least a decent human being, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
Um,
trained.
Whereas in Val, like there's not really a lot of steps. It's like VCT and then like I don't there's not like a lot of under undergrad basically tournaments and stuff like that that you have to do.
And there's
Um
no leagues in between it either. It's just like
yeah.
you just play in the VCT or like you play in the B teams, whatever. There's like where like Envy and them were. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And to be fair, Smite didn't really have that either. It was kind of
yeah.
like SPL or and Challenger Cup, I guess, and then nothing. But yeah, I wonder if they'll have like I think the cool thing about Deadlock is I think it's going to have that CS kind of process where there's going to be a lot of community stuff that
Maybe.
will. You don't think so?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I
Okay.
mean, maybe if Valve like spearheads it and they do their own like tournament organizations and all that, then
Yeah.
possible. I mean, if they did it for CS, they would do it for Deadlock as well. I mean, the thing with CS is like I watch CS infrequently, right? But I like at some points I'll get into like my groove of like watching CS or playing some CS here and there. Those players are competing every single day. Like
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
lose a tournament and then they're in another state qualifying for the next tournament or literally playing the next tournament. And it's like every weekend there's something that those people are doing.
Yeah.
So it's
Do
just
you
constant
would you have
competition.
liked that in Smite, or did you like the?
I would have liked it, yeah. I think
I feel
I
like
think
I would have as well.
I mean I think it depends. It's like if we took the obviously if we're looking at it from like a content creation standpoint, it would have been a net negative.
Yeah. True.
But if like in terms of just how it would have felt to be a competitor competing like that, especially, it would have been way better for just like being a professional. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been better for us as well because we won so much. We could have won even more.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I mean,
like,
if there was like those tournaments like everywhere,
and
I
there was
see.
like a lot of downtime where we would win
Yeah,
something and then have to wait all this time to get to Worlds, and maybe that was a hindrance for us at some points and stuff like that.
yeah,
So maybe it could have been better. I just thought
yeah.
it was an interesting
I don't.
question, but yeah,
I don't even know how it came about in CS. Maybe somebody who's been like keeping up with the scene for a long time. I don't know if it was just like a lot of communities who started out small, but then got like reputation and became large, and then it just ended up being like there were so many startups that became reputable and larger, and then like people actually
it's
started competing in them.
it's definitely that. It's kind of mentioned before, but Valve doesn't they're not like Smite where they were gonna fund a franchise league and have it all in house,
Mm-hmm.
and or even like other games have done this. Like the developer of the game literally funds the entire pro league.
Yeah,
Valve was like they want it to be like a community driven thing, and I mean it also helps that CS is just so old that like
yeah.
there's just so much interest and funding for it that has gone into it over the years. Like you said, companies have grown literally through it, so then they host their own events and stuff like that. So I mean it's definitely a lot of that. But yeah, I mean that was definitely sometimes a bad thing that everything was being done in house for Smite. Um,
Dude, don't get me started, man. Yeah, no, I
uh,
wish there was more competing in that game. Um, I just think it would have made it better for a better product more than anything. Like outside of like selfish reasons of like wanting to play more and wanting to be like in a stage or a land setting more often, not like the lands that we played
Yeah.
before land, but like real lands at some kind of
Yeah.
venue, even if they were small.
Yeah, I only was in the SPL for 5 years, and I only got to play in an actual land at an actual land. I mean, at least for the ones. I mean, I only missed a couple like qualifying for, but like what, maybe 4 or 5 times in front of a crowd. That's
Yeah.
insane. Like, I don't know. Definitely would have been cooler to seize the moment and get more like experience with that.
Yeah.
But
Meanwhile, CS players are like they play in front of a crowd every weekend,
every weekend,
every
yeah.
day. It's like, oh damn, Alex team lost. I'll see them at AGL or AFE
In
next
5 days,
weekend in
yeah.
London or something, and it's like, oh, okay, cool.
But to be fair as well, CS just there's so much money in it that they can
Yeah,
pay
yeah,
for
of course. We can't
plane
compare it.
fights
I'm
every.
not trying to compare 1 to 1, but you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
have done so many like
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
little events, pop up events, like Smite, like at the studio events, even like had people come there. I don't know.
And
There
maybe it
was
goes hand in hand. Like maybe if that happened, maybe Smite would still be like big or bigger than it could have been. You know what I mean?
well,
If they grow like in unison, basically, like we have more community events, well, maybe more people play the game, more people like what I mean. Like so.
yeah. And the CEO doesn't kamikaze the esports scene.
And every game
Yeah,
that had any potential of doing well,
that would have helped.
Run Royale, Paladins, Smite. Um. Anyway, I mean, I think we kind of went everything we wanted to go over. Max and I do like to play a couple mini games at the end of every episode. Um, so I'll start with mine because kind of a good transition based on what we were talking about. I wanted to have Max guess some former Smite pro players based on some like facts about them, some trivia. That's pretty much it though. Like we'll see if he knows. They might be his teammate. They might not be his teammate. So
There's a lot of people too, so
yeah, there is quite a lot. But I'm not going to go like to the.
yeah. I know.
When I make games for you, they're usually pretty easy.
Don't even start. No, that's a lot. This guy's like,
okay.
We're gonna start off with a segment here. It's pretty easy. It's just gonna be some emojis, and then it's like,
And then it's calculus.
and then it's like some indie game. That
We're gonna have to try and solve
budget.
some astrophysics here for a little bit. It's just a fun little mini game.
Dude, speaking of which, before we start these games, there's shoot, I don't remember his name, but there was like this. There's this guy that I keep seeing on all my like Instagram, anything that I watch, YouTube Shorts. He's like the nuclear physicist that reacts to like the Instagram video or like the AI generated videos, and he'll break them down, and they're so funny because he's like, these people sound so. Or he was reacting like what's that guy's name? Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Like he'll say something, and then he'll be like, "No, that's not how it works at all." And then he's like intergalactular, blah 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 blah.
Intergalactular.
It's like he uses these big words, but it's like they're fun to watch, and he's been somebody that I've seen a lot. So shout out to that guy.
Okay, W. Okay, all right. You ready to begin?
Yeah. Let me lock in.
All right. What we'll do is we'll do it like round based, where I'll try and give you 3 facts, but I'll start one by one, see if you can get it based on each fact, and hopefully it'll get easier as we go and see how fast you can get it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This person vaped a lot.
Shinto.
No, that was maybe too vague.
Vaped?
Yeah.
Like the flavored vapes?
Yeah, I think so. Vape / smoked a lot.
Pete?
Nope. I'll give you another one. He's from New York. Specifically, some place called Islip, New York. I don't know if you know where that is.
It's Long Island.
Oh, okay.
Who's from Long Island that vaped and smoked a lot? Oh my god.
The next hint will give it away, so surely you can get this one.
Long Island, New York. And he vaped a lot?
Yeah. I remember watching his streams and him doing it.
On stream too? Dude, what? Who vaped a lot? I'm having a hard time remembering. Let me think. vaped and smoked a lot from Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be like some like. It's got to be like one of those like SEC guys who like is actually a pro player but not a pro player. But
No, I'm gonna make it somebody you would know, or like that
I
you would.
would know from
Yeah,
Long
you
Island.
definitely know this person.
I don't
It's gonna
know.
be so obvious when I tell you.
Okay, give me the. Can you give me like not the last hint, but a third hint?
Yeah, okay, I'll try and find one that's um wait. Um
Islip. Is it Wooney? No, it's not Wooney because Wooney didn't bait. Well, yeah, no.
okay, so a lot of people apparently thought he was Canadian.
What?
People thought he was Canadian.
Neil? No, Neil didn't smoke.
Neil's actually Canadian.
Yeah, Neil is Canadian. Snoopy? Snoopy.
Snoopy's actually Canadian.
Shit.
All right, I'm just gonna. All right,
Yeah,
the
tell me.
last hint. Okay,
Who is it?
a little bit of Brie, a little bit of Bruns.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jeff Hindler.
Yeah, it's Jeff.
Yeah.
See, I mean, Jeff is a world-renowned
I did not know
SPL
Jeff
player.
was from Islip, nor did I ever think he was Canadian.
I feel like I remember people thinking that, but okay, let's move on. Let's see.
Okay.
This person's name was taken from a quest in World of Warcraft.
From a quest?
Yeah, from a quest. I'll give you the first two words of the quest as well. The big blank blank.
Deathwalker?
That's a good guess. That's actually a good guess. And he is European. But no, that is not it. He played solo lane early on.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, the big game hunter.
Game Hunter, exactly.
Game hunter.
Wait, you thought of the quest. Nice.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
The quest to get all the skins.
Oh, really?
Or not to kill all the animals in STV.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
That one was good.
Yeah, not bad.
I had a feeling it was some old head, bro. The second you said it like that, I was like, oh, that's some like season 0 guy.
Okay. This person's favorite game is a fighting game called BlazBlue. You probably don't even know what that is.
What is BlazBlue?
Maybe look it up.
Okay. Nah, yeah, this shit was made in 1894.
Was it actually? Wait, it's not.
What? This thing, it says it's made in 2026.
I mean, they probably remade it or made a sequel or something.
Ooh, 2012. Ooh, it's like an anime waifu game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, BlazBlue.
Who comes to mind for that?
Paul.
No. All right, this hint should help a lot. He has actually played every role in competitive Smite.
Every role.
Every role.
Who's played every
I'm pretty sure in the Pro League. Every role in the Pro League.
Every role in the Pro League in competitive Smite. And his favorite fighting game is BlazBlue. Wolfie?
Yep.
Wolfie
2032?
Yeah.
No.
Bro. That was a good guess.
I think that was actually not bad.
Guess. He's played a lot of roles in Smite and he loves these like random games. He has played every role in Smite 2.
No, not Smite 2.
Or Smite. Smite. Who did I play against that played against me that then swap roles?
Oh, you're gonna hate this.
What?
It's so obvious, buddy.
Chill, fam. Chill. Let me think, fam. It's not Woony. Because Woony never jungled. Oh, Andinster. No? No, Andinster didn't play that many roles.
Wait, he didn't play ADC or support or solo, I feel like.
No, I think he played solo at one point.
Okay. Come on, bro.
Lazarus?
I feel like people in the comments literally are screaming it.
Bro, there's no way people in the comments know who this is if they're here.
Okay, you think it's Lass? You think Lass's favorite game is BlazBlue?
Probably.
I don't think that guy's watched or played anything like that in his life. All right, I'll give you one more hint. I think this will give it away, but actually, I don't want to give you that. That one's way too obvious.
Yeah, give me something like think of something else.
Yeah. I got you. His first 3 teams were Last Resort, Clash and Slash, and Fat Chunks.
It's Aurora's teammate, Fat Chunks. Played every role,
dude.
Shadow Q? No,
bro.
No. Aurora,
dude.
Not Aurora. Divios? No. Moswell? No.
Bro.
Is it Moswell? No, it can't be. Maybe it is Moswell. Moswell? No. Last Resort? I don't even know who the hell was on Last Resort.
Bro, you were playing back then. You got to remember these things.
I don't remember that person. You said Last Resort what?
Last Resort, Clash and Slash, Fat Chunks.
Clash and Slash.
Mm-hmm.
And Fat Chunks. Clash and Slash and Fat Chunks.
And he's played every role in the SPL. Or he did play every role in the SPL.
Dude, I don't know. I have no idea, actually.
All right.
Every role in the SPL?
Last hint. You're going to be so pissed right when I say this.
Go ahead.
He's Vietnamese.
Oh, Aquarius? No.
Bro, what?
Who the fuck is Vietnamese?
Bro, this is like you've competed against him so many times. He's Vietnamese.
You're just trying to make me. You're trying to cancel me. I'm gonna mix up my Asians.
No, bro. You know he is Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. What is Vietnamese?
I mean, this is taking too long, buddy. I'm just gonna have to tell you.
Who is it?
Cyclone Spin.
Oh
my.
Wait, what? When did he jungle?
On Envy, I think he was a jungler. Remember when they were like really bad and I think they literally were throwing.
I don't know. I didn't even know Cyclone was Vietnamese.
What? Yes, you did.
Know. I mean, I don't know. Why would I know?
Okay.
Why would I know his national?
I thought you did. I mean, okay. Okay. All right. Two more.
Okay. These are actually fun, but they're hard, but they're fun.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry. Okay. This man was a bandana wearing extraordinaire.
What? He wore bandanas when he played?
Yeah. When he streamed. I think he would do it for game day as well sometimes. Oh, he definitely did for game day. I take that back. He definitely did. Yeah.
Bandana. You should give me an era. That would help bring it all down. Like, is he early or like mid or late?
Early to mid.
Early to mid. Bandana. Who did I play against that wore a bandana ever? Okay, hint 2. I don't know any bandana wearers.
A lot of people considered him untiltable because of his relaxed and chill demeanor.
Scary D? No. Okay. Untiltable, huh? Untiltable and wore a band.
I never teamed with him. He might have. I think I remember talking to somebody about it. I think he was just a very chill person.
Was he EU or NA?
I mean, that would be another hint. He was EU. I mean, I'm not exactly keeping score here, but I think you're doing pretty poorly. So
Yeah, I mean, these are like, bro. You always say it's gonna be easy, and you give me the craziest hints, like
I feel like they're not.
bandana wearer. Who
Maybe if you
wears
had like a
bandana?
list of the players, it'd be better.
Yeah, yeah. If this is multiple choice, I probably would have guessed
Well,
these.
no, I just mean like so you can like remember names because
I'm like thinking bandana European early to mid.
I am trying to make the first hint kind of difficult.
Yeah, the first hints are impossible. Bandana, untiltable. Pretty prime.
Yeah, there you
I knew
go.
it.
Good
I knew
job.
it.
See, it wasn't that hard. You just had to think a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah. Well, I was thinking. I'm over here for I'm playing with my niece. She has a little fan toy, and I've been clipping and unclipping it.
Your
Like
little
this is how I'm stimming right now, trying
yeah,
to
your stim.
questions.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Okay, one more.
We'll do Uno Mas. Um, okay, we'll do this. Oh, what? All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he was a competitive Lord of the Rings online PvP player.
Lord of the Rings online.
Yeah, apparently. I didn't know that.
Lord of the Rings online exists. That's a new thing to me.
Yeah.
Um.
Again, I mean, pretty obvious by the Lord of the Rings online, but he was early to mid. Actually, more like early. And maybe like a fourth of the way up.
Early. What? Early to mid. Okay.
More like early, but all
Hint two.
right, number 2. Um his name is I don't know if this is gonna help you that much because I know you're not a movie guy. Should I tell you that one? I'll tell you. Okay. His name is a reference to Monty Python, specifically The Life of Brian.
Bro, you just said a whole bunch of gibberish.
Bro, if you've seen that movie, it might
I don't
be
know. I've heard of Monty Python. I've never watched it though.
okay.
The Life of Brian, Lord of the Rings, Professional, early on.
Early NA.
ONA. Okay.
Yeah.
NA. That's a big hint.
Yeah.
What's Monty Python? Can you give me a rundown?
It's like a satire movie. They were like British satire movies and like I don't remember exactly 80s, 90s. Maybe even 70s. I don't even remember.
Next hint. These are impossible.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings, Professional. Like that's not even a thing.
Okay. I'll give you some of his teams, and then the hint after that will just be a giveaway. But
Okay.
I'll give you these teams. He's been on Complexity, Cognitive Gaming, Team Allegiance. I forgot Team Allegiance even existed.
Yeah, I was gonna say Team. Well, Team Allegiance was. I don't remember. It's not. It wouldn't be Allied.
No.
Unallied. Cognitive. Is it Omega?
Nope.
MLC Stealth.
No.
Cognitive game. There's two cognitive gamings for in my defense.
Oh, true. Yeah, there was Prime and Red
Team
or whatever.
Allegiance. Who was on? Wasn't Mike on Team Allegiance? Weekend, but Weekend is like a current, so it wouldn't be early.
Mike was on Team Allegiance, yeah.
He was, right? Yeah. It's not Omega. It's not Omega?
No.
What was the other hint? But after Lord of the Rings, Monty Python.
Yeah. His name is a reference to Monty Python.
His name is a reference to Monty Python. Team Allegiance. Complexity. Isn't that Andinster? Didn't Andinster play Complexity?
I don't think so.
Dude, I don't.
All right. Final hint.
Yeah, final hint. Who played on complexity?
He has Tourette's.
Oh, Incon.
Yeah, Incon. There you go. You got it in the end.
I still watch Incon. I'm part of the Twitchies community on Twitch, brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watch
Yeah, I
him
watch him.
Deadlock here and there.
Yeah, me too. And he actually came on my stream the other day. I was
He
like,
plays at like 5 in the morning, and he's against absolute heathens.
really?
No, well, actually, he gets like Zera. I think he queues with Zera a lot.
Yeah. I think it's like him, Zara, generic Ed Boy, I think are the streamers in the morning. But yeah. There you go. Not too bad.
Dude, some of these people I fully forgot about. Like,
yeah, I think if you had like all the list of players, I think you could have. I think you could have done better.
What's the Incon reference to Monty Python?
His real name, his whole name is Incontinentia.
Yes, I know that.
I've actually never seen Life of Brian, so I don't know. But I've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which is a great movie.
Okay, so you don't know. Okay,
I don't know. So but I thought maybe you knew.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So I had to cook this up last second. Like I said, the whole week I was in the beginning of the episode, I wasn't feeling too great, but I've cooked up like a hot takes sort of deal. They're not necessarily too hot, like some of them aren't too spicy, but they're just some takes.
Okay.
So you're gonna agree or disagree and give me a quick synopsis.
Okay.
It doesn't have to go too in depth, but just like there's gonna be an agree or disagree. You're gonna tell me what to click, and you're gonna say yes or no or why or why not.
Okay. I'm ready.
Let's share this. So this one is really lame, but I think the ones after they're good. But I have some opinions on this, but Fortnite saved gaming culture more than it hurt it. What do you think?
I'd say it. I disagree.
You disagree. So
I mean, I think it was great.
Gaming culture more.
Yeah, I think it was a good game. Oh, I don't think it hurt it. I just don't think it needed saving necessarily. Like, there's always going to be a game that kind of fills that hole for people. And I mean, Fortnite was a great game. But I'm sure
I think it actually killed it. Not killed it, but I think after Fortnite, there's definitely a negative.
Like, yeah, because everyone was just trying to replicate battle royales and just
like and like the level of crackhead that you are in Fort.
Yeah.
Like, no other game really captured that kick, so I think it hurt it more than it helped it. But that's my take. It's not mine.
And also, and kind of like the what's the word here? Marvelification, I guess, of games where they're like everything's got to be like skins and like cute and like cross universe things going on. Yeah, no, I actually agree. I think that actually hurt COD because of that. Because COD was like there was actual factions. It was based on like actual wars, and it was kind of like there was at least a little bit of like realism to it. Now it's just like you can have like your gun can be a bong as you like shoot at people and you're playing as Nicki Minaj and stuff like that. So
yeah. All right. So you disagree?
Yeah, I disagree.
This one's good.
Skill-based matchmaking completely ruined competitive games. Disagree. I disagree completely. I think for a casual game, it can hurt it a bit. But imagine like you and I loading into a Smite game and it just putting us against like bronze players. Like they would literally stop playing the game instantly. It would be so lame for them. So like in games where there is like there's a bit of competitiveness and a bit of like skill check and stuff like that, I think it's necessary. I do think there's an argument though for like some more casual games, they maybe don't need it. Maybe like you can have it off and on for certain like keep people playing and interested. But
the only thing I think about with skill-based matchmaking, I didn't actually experience it. You probably experienced it, but there was that one COD release that had the worst skill-based matchmaking like ever, and it turned a lot of people off because every lobby was just like die-hard sweats. Like you couldn't take a second to breathe. Like there was nothing. It was just
it's tough for COD. I think they should just have it. It could be on, but like just go back and forth. Like if you have a hard game, give them an easy game. If you have a hard game, then an easy game. Stuff like that. That's kind of what like ranked is in any game, by the way. Like it, but yeah, maybe for COD it doesn't need to be there. But I think for a lot of like the other games, at least the games I like to play, I think it's kind of necessary.
Yeah. So you disagree?
Yeah, disagree.
Okay. Streaming killed the desire to actually get good at games. This is an interesting one.
Yeah, kind of. I think maybe I agree because I feel like a lot of people now their first step is to try and like monetize it or like get something else out of it other than it just being a game they really love, you know? So
Yeah,
I think I agree actually. I think
I
too many
agree.
people the first step should be just enjoying the game.
That, and I also think, not once again, not my takes, but it's Alex's takes, but I'm putting my own 2 cents in here that streaming has solved a lot of games that weren't solved in the past when content and creation wasn't even a thing. So,
Yeah.
like for instance, a lot of like WoW stuff is what applies to it the most for me, at least. But back then, things used to take a lot of time to figure out, and you had to progress, and it would take days and days and days, or like a couple weeks at a time. Now everything is so solved to the point where it's just everyone knows how to do it immediately because the top streamers are showing off these different things, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the
I
complexity of
didn't
it
even
all.
think about that. Yeah. There's like a lot of like when new content comes out, it literally gets like it dries up
Yeah.
so fast because people just yeah.
Yeah. So I do. You agree, right?
Yeah. Agree.
Okay, this one is interesting. I don't know about this. Console gaming is basically dead. PC and mobile won.
I mean, I disagree because I do think PC gaming is better, but I feel like there's a place for console gaming. It's more chill. A lot of times it's more casual. Like you can for example, you can just like chill on your couch with a controller wireless like 15 feet away from your TV and just kind of, you know, like whereas in PC gaming you kind of get to be a little bit more locked in. It's not as casual and all that.
Yep.
So, no, I don't think it's dead at all. I mean, then there's going to be games coming out like all the sports games are usually better on console. There's a lot of fighting games that are better on console
Racing
or
games.
yeah, racing games and definitely like I know GTA 6 is going to be way more bought on console than it ever will be on PC. So, no,
Bro, if
definitely
it can
not.
even be run on console, that thing's gonna be
True,
nice.
yeah.
Like
If it even comes out.
that too. The only thing I would say about consoles is that a lot of people, especially in competitive games, bought PCs but stayed on controllers. So in that regard,
Yeah, that's true.
that has kind of taken a hit on the console gaming side. But people are
Ooh.
still using controllers very frequently. So if you want to, consider that.
Yeah. Oh, another thing is that like people are getting better PCs nowadays just for because like almost everything like back in the day you had an Xbox maybe in 2005 you that would be where you gamed and that's like you maybe had a PC but it was maybe for like doing like emails or like maybe your parents had it or something but like
Yeah.
nowadays like everybody kind of needs a good PC or at least like a decent thing to do stuff on for the most part unless you got like a job that doesn't involve that at all so
Yeah.
yeah I guess people are more
So
likely to have a
you
PC.
disagree, though.
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay. Golden era was 2007 to 2013, and nothing has come close since. This is a tough one.
I mean, it's just about like who experienced it. Like the golden age for like a 23 or 4 year old is probably like like the 2019 Modern Warfare, like playing that battle royale or like Fortnite even. But I would disagree with that because of course, like this is where 2007 2013 was like my nostalgia. Like that's the golden era for sure. So I think for me, I would actually agree, but in general, definitely disagree. It's just based on like your formative years where you have the most fun with your friends and like get to enjoy the most with the least amount of responsibility and care, you know?
Yeah, true.
So
So you disagree.
yeah, I disagree.
What is this? It's a movie take, not even a game take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um
No.
Dark Knight is overrated. It's great, maybe not the greatest ever made. Well, it's kind of two things here. I don't think it's overrated, but it's definitely not the greatest movie ever made.
What's the
So
greatest movie ever made?
hmm, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. My favorite movie ever is Good Will Hunting, probably, but um, I don't know. I'd say disagree. I don't
Disagree.
think it's the greatest movie ever made, but
Oh, it's gonna be. I think it's 5 games, 5 movies, 5 food. By the
oh,
way.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah. How
Okay.
about
Marvel peak with Avengers Endgame has been declining ever since. I mean, this is.
definitely. That's just agree.
Oh wait, isn't there a new one coming out that's like an alternate universe where
Yeah, they're
Iron Man
supposed to
is the
be,
bad
but
guy?
yeah, we'll see if it's any good. sequels are almost always better than the original. I mean, disagree. I think it's just
I
disagree
think
because like a lot of times they're doing sequels just to make money off of like something that already did well, and they kind of lose the focus of what they made it, why they made it originally. So
it's true, but sometimes it
sometimes
is
they're better for sure.
better. But
Yeah,
I mean, like the Fast and Furious sequels are the best example of what you just said, right?
yeah, they're just
After like Fast and Furious 3, it's like they just get more and more ridiculous because
yeah,
more
yeah.
watch, but it doesn't even apply to the series anymore.
That's actually a thing in TV shows. It's called um, I forget it. It's where like characters as the series progresses, they get more and more ridiculous because they're just running out of ideas.
Yeah, they're just
Um,
piecing together garbage.
yeah, it's there's a character in The Simpsons where it's an example of that, but I forget. Oh, Hank or Flanderson or something like that. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Interstellar is Christopher Nolan's best film, not The Dark Knight. Now, this is actually a good, like, this one is
I actually don't
better.
think it's either of those. I think it's probably The Prestige or Memento.
I've never heard of either of those films.
Those are two of his earlier films. I mean, Prestige, surely you've heard of. It has Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman in it. But I would say I do. No, actually, no. I disagree. I think The Dark Knight's better than Interstellar. Horror
Horror movie,
movies. Whoa.
creative genre in Hollywood right now.
Agreed.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Just for one, more horror movies are going to be rated R, which I think you just have more liberty to do kind of like crazy stuff with rated R. But also, like, it's just kind of like the side, like it's a little more niche. So I think people
Right.
are willing to go a little crazier.
You better answer this one carefully, buddy, before I come over there.
I agree. No, I agree.
No, I agree. Dude, I've had pizza in a lot of places, and don't get me wrong, pizza is good in some other states, but New York pizza is just elite.
I mean, Italy had some good pizza as well, but
Yeah, I did, I did.
like,
Oh, wait, you said Italy. I don't know
yeah,
why
yeah.
I was with you
Been there?
guys.
No,
Yeah.
I wish. No, yeah, New York style pizza is great.
What do you think about this? Sushi is overpriced for what it actually is.
Disagree, bro. The
What?
fact it's 100% disagree, bro. The fact that they have, first of all, fish itself can go bad so quickly. It's not like other meats. The fact that they have caught this fish, or maybe not caught it, but maybe
Yeah, this
they
guy thinks they're in the back of the
okay,
restaurant.
okay,
Like, with a
no,
long
no,
fishing rod.
farmed it, whatever they've done. They've brought it, they shipped it, kept it frozen. It has to be frozen so there's not parasites and stuff in it. And then like you could eat it raw, like, and it's still like, of course there is the chance that it could be bad and something bad could happen to you. They always say like there's a warning. It's like consumption of raw meat, whatever. But like the fact that you can even do that and it's just being handed to you, I would expect it to be even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it's fair.
Yeah.
In that regard, I understand what you mean. So you disagree.
Yeah, I disagree.
You disagree.
Yeah, I disagree. Yeah. No, I disagree.
I mean, it depends.
Maybe
This
the
depends
average,
on-
yeah, the average sit down restaurant, maybe.
I mean, you're
but-
not talking about like a Hell's Kitchen sit down
Yeah,
restaurant.
yeah, true.
I think it just means like Mother said, like the mom and pop sit down shops.
Yeah,
And I mean, I would agree with that. I think fast food's got. I mean, fast food's always been good, right? Maybe the
Yeah.
quality sit down restaurants has
as
gotten
long as it's like the before it blows up. Like Chipotle, I think was really good when it was like a little bit more niche, but once it became like super like mainstream and everything, the quality went down a lot, I think. So yeah, I think I agree. Probably, definitely
Yeah,
can be.
well, the problem also is though that fast food used to be a cheap alternative because it was fast, and
Yeah.
now it is not only more expensive than sit down restaurants, not even that fast.
Yeah, true.
This is funny.
Huge disagree.
Really?
Yeah,
Why? I actually like kind of agree.
because I mean, all brunch is combining breakfast food with lunch food, which is amazing. Or just not like being able to order either. Like you could get a pancake with a sandwich, for example, and like, I mean, you could do that anyway, but it's just kind of like taboo.
Can't you just do that
No,
anyway?
but like a restaurant, like kind of marketing for it and like it being their thing. I think I like it. I personally like it.
Okay, so you disagree.
Although I don't know about the alcohol part. I've never really drank that early in the like.
It just means
day.
mimosas. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah, for sure.
A great burger beats a great steak. What in the hell is Claude cooking? Although this is probably a lot closer than I'm making it out to be now that I think about it, but
I honestly, I mean, I love steak. I love cooking up steak, but this is tough because like steak is always going to be, unless you're like adding butter and like adding some different stuff to it. Like if you're just talking about just the steak, like it's kind of always going to be what it is. You know what I mean?
a
Whereas a
steak.
burger,
I was
yeah,
gonna
but a burger can get a
steak.
little creative and like there's going to be some really good burgers, especially because like it's a given that there's going to be probably sauce on the burger, so you can kind of mix and match there. See,
I
you see what I'm saying?
Well, that's where my head went. Like, I think if we're comparing meat to meat, pause, just like a piece of burger patty to a steak, obviously, I think the steak like will always beat that flavor profile. But if we're talking about like the combined burger, like with all the toppings and creativeness put into it,
Yeah, yeah,
it's gonna beat a super creative steak because what are you really gonna do? Like, are you gonna sous vide the steak and then pan fry it? It's still gonna
yeah,
taste the same as if you did it on the grill. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
yeah, low key.
I think plus, and it's got carbs and the steak doesn't, so
True.
I
True.
think we gotta go agree.
Agree.
Yeah,
Oh, 6'9".
W.
Yeah. All right. I'll have something a little bit more prep for next time, but
It says it's a contrarian as always.
contrary.
No, you're good. That was good. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was a good
I came
episode.
up with some good ideas, honestly.
Yeah, it's some decent prompts. I'll have a better one ready for you next week. That's like
No
more
problem.
intuitive, but yeah. I mean, that's that pretty much wraps it up. We have once again gone a little bit over time. Not that we've had a time frame kind of established, but at first I thought there was going to be like 45 to a minute or an hour, 45 minutes to an hour long, but we've definitely blabbered on a little bit more than I had originally thought.
It's
And I
okay.
think
We're
that's
having
probably
fun.
yeah. I'm not upset, but I think it's just becoming a little bit more
You
long
sound pissed.
than I had originally thought it would be. I am
Mm.
pissed, but yeah. I don't know about you. I think I'm done. Like I don't really have anything to say about anything we covered.
Yeah.
And I mean I'm ready to just record the next episode in a couple days.
Yeah. Same. If you guys
Oh,
have any, I mean, we've talked about teammates today, so maybe if you guys have any specific person that you know we could have on. I talked about earlier, like I haven't spoken to Ben in a while. I think that'd be cool if we just had him on and just kind of shoot the shit a bit with him. So, but yeah, if you guys have any idea for that, then leave it in the comments. And of course, don't forget to leave your W's that you
yeah.
accomplished this week.
Oh, and if any of you had any questions about what it was like teaming or living with somebody that we had brought up, or somebody we
Oh
didn't bring
yeah,
up, for a matter of fact, you can also ask those, and we'll try and either reply in the comments, or I think a good thing to just do every week will just be we're going to read some of the comments from the previous episode, acknowledge them, answer them, reply to them, whatever whatever it
yeah.
is. So, but yeah, that's it for us. Like I said, my name is Max.
My name is Alec.
That's right. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode 4 of the Q Time Pod. We're just getting started, and we have so much left to really go over and discuss. And I really have loved the way we've started and the pace we're going at. So I'm just excited to continue this with Alec, and I love
Agreed.
Alec a lot. And I'm really having a great time. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying tuned in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel,
Yep.
comment, like, do all those great things. And shout out you guys. Shout out Alec because he's been handling all the channel stuff. I've not really had time or energy to do it. But yeah, shout out all you guys. I love you all. Those are my last words. I'm out. Alec, anything?
Nope. Later. Like and subscribe, guys. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.